Yo, welcome back everyone. This is Stu42 with the start of another series of Minecraft. I ended the last series rather abruptly. In fact, I didn't even notify anyone that I ended it. I just kind of got busy. That world just got a bit too much. I thought I'd done everything that I sort of wanted to do with it with regards to rotary craft and stuff. So I thought it was time to try a new world. We've gone for the Infinity pack. So still sticking with Feed the Beast. I don't think I'll ever move away from it unless they do something absolutely terrible, which so far they seem to be putting really good packs out. So I'm sticking with them, and here we are in our new world with Infinity. Now, as I did last time, I have added a couple of mods and removed one. So I have already started as well. I've skipped sort of the start of it. I thought I would record once I'd got some stuff up. I mean, I've got previous videos on, some aspects of this, like rotary craft and how to get started and all that sort of stuff. So I didn't really want to go over all that again. So I've had a quick setup. I've got myself my nether portal. I've got myself some tinker's tools, basic sort of, grinding and smelting setup. Got myself some power going on, basic wall of stuff. No applied energistics, nothing like that yet. I have managed to find myself some diamonds and even some emeralds early on in the game, so I'm pretty well sorted. Even some glowstone. So I'm pretty well sorted for materials. But what I thought I might do this time around is actually start with blood magic. I've not really done any blood magic, and now I've got this chicken in here. It's gonna lay eggs everywhere. I've not really done blood magic before. I'm not even sure how to start it. I know you need this blood altar, which looks, pretty easy to craft. I also know you need something called a sacrificial knife, which I believe, a dagger of sacrifice, which is that. Now, this seems to need, I've done a bit of stuff. I don't think you can actually get this straight away. So they may have made some changes. I did have a quick go at it before, but maybe the sacrificial orb is what we need now. So I've also I've done a tiny bit of reading, I must confess, on the different tiers. So I've made this room. Now this room is going to be my blood magic room, and because it needs so much space when you get up to the final tier comes out to where these markers are out here, which is sort of 15 blocks on the side. So there's going to be I think it's a beacon there, and then in the slots here I'll have to dig out these stones and add 13 of a certain sort of stone and then put a beacon on top here. But in the meantime, that's tier 5. I'm going to be a long way away from that. In the meantime, up here in the middle is where I need to put my blood altar, and hopefully we'll get some LP happening, which seems to be the unit that you need for the blood altar, or the unit of power that blood magic uses. So we're going to need a diamond, a furnace, some colored stone, and some gold. So let's grab some gold. Let's use one of our diamonds. We need our furnace, diamond, gold. Race through the creation of that. As always, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time instructing people how to make stuff. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm not sure what what you'll be doing, unless you're very new to Minecraft, in which case a Feed the Beast pack like this is probably not the best place to start playing Minecraft. So what else do we need? Let's try the sacrificial orb and see what happens. Iron, gold, and some glass. Iron, gold, how many glass? Oh, only 2. Now I have to do glass in this one because I have a funny feeling it just doesn't make the right sort of glass in here. I think it just makes clear glass. Actually, I might make some. Yeah, quite clear glass, and I haven't got enough sand for that, so I'm just gonna. I'll stick with the normal glass for now. Just need one more piece. Cool. Like that. And I think gold and iron, and we have our sacrificial orb. Now, what happens when I go and click on the blood altar. I can click it. Oh, all right. So if I hold the orb in my hand and right click anywhere away from me, I'm losing health. And this is gaining something. Right, I'm not entirely sure what that's gaining, but there we go. That's pretty cool. That's what we want. So I think what we need to do is we need to make ourselves an orb first. So tier 1, an orb. We're going to need another diamond. I'm not quite sure how much LP each one of these sacrifice things is that I'm making, but let's grab ourselves a diamond. Don't kill ourselves too much. Throw that in there. Oh, stuff's happening. Stuff's happening. Now, is there going to be enough LP in there? Now it's doing those little symbols. I'm not entirely sure what that little symbol means. I got told that if it does the little star-shaped one, it's potentially not working. Like that, it's fizzling out. Which means I haven't got enough LP in there. There. Fizzle. Now I don't know if it's starting again when I do this or not. See, the blood runs out. Oh, there we go. So empty hand, grab that back. Have a bit of an eat. And now we've got our weak blood orb. Awesome. So now I'm not quite sure what we can do from here. I think there is a block that we can use. So you can put these runes around the bottom, so I can replace these with different runes. So I can put the rune of augmented capacity in there. Looks like I need a pretty high sort of orb to do that. Master, Eldridge, Transcendent. I clearly have the beginner's one, whatever that is. Weak, the weak blood orb, apprentice, magician. So I think you can do it with the magicians. I think I just saw that flow up there. So what we need first of all is, I think there is going to be a way, an air sigil, no, sigil of faster mining, affinity, haste, holding, divination sigil. So the divination sigil, I think, is what we want to start with, and this will let us figure out, there we go, apprentice blood orb, and I need a blank slate and a bunch more glass. So the blank slate is going to be made with 1000 LP and a piece of stone in there. So let's just make sure we don't kill ourselves, but add some more in there. I'm going to need some of, I'm actually just going to need one of those to make sure. Now, I think I can add to my LP network from anywhere. I don't need to be near the altar to actually use my sacrifice, but hopefully there's 1000 in there now. So I'm going to need, what did I say it was? I'm going to need a bunch of glass as well. A bunch of glass. So let's grab that out. I am going to need a bunch more glass. Where were we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bits of glass. I have more than enough making in there. I'm not sure if this glass can double. I might actually try it to begin with. Make sure I don't kill myself. And let's throw that in there and see what happens. So this is going to be the fastest ever. Oh, look at that. That was really, really fast. This is going to be the fastest ever episode in terms of the introduction to to blood magic. I'm going to have to go away and do a bit more research as to what to do for the rest of it. Actually, let's just try this. So we need our blood orb, and we need... Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, so we're going to need our 7 pieces of normal glass. Let's just throw that around. Blank. And divination sigil. Excellent. So now with our divination sigil, we should be able to go up to our altar, click. Look at that, altar currency tier 1, capacity 10,000 LP, and I've got 327 LP in there. So when I do my sacrifice, let's do a sacrifice. So 327 goes to 527, not too bad. So we get 200 per sacrifice. So if I put a bunch more in there, 1,527. Cool, so I think that's a pretty good first start for Blood Magic. I think you really need this Divination Sigil first so we can tell what we need to do for this. Now we need to figure out how to make the second tier of Blood Altar. I think that's to do with these bricks surrounding here. So I'm going to need to start putting some of these things in here. So Rune of Augmented Capacity, Rune of Dislocation, Superior Capacity, Efficiency Rune could be a good one. I can't actually click on that, so I'm not sure what the go is with that. Blood Rune. I don't know what a Blood Rune does. So I'm sure these things can do a bunch of different stuff for us. Rune of Self-Sacrifice. Reinforced Slate. Excellent. So we're going to need to put blank slates back in to reinforce it with more LP. So I think the Blood Rune is probably going to be the easiest thing, but it looks like we're going to have to, wow, imbued slate, 5,000 LP. Okay, so it looks like these Blood Runes are going to be the first things to make, and they're going to need a bunch of them. So we're going to need a bunch of blank slates. I'm not sure how many we need of these, probably 8 around there. I'm not going to do it in this episode. To be honest, I just wanted to have a quick intro video, a quick start to the new season, because I'm going to start it as a whole new season, as I do when I re-roll the server. And also just get started on Blood Magic and see where we end up with it. And then I can do a lot of the boring bits in between filming sessions. So that's about it from me for this super fast sort of intro. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.